Okay, this is a 1983 Fleer Vending baseball box. And if you didn't watch the prior video, it was from a 82 Fleer case reveal. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, I don't blame you because I've never seen one myself. I guess I've done plenty of them at this point, but this came from one side was sealed 82 Fleer case, and I had to take it out and check if the other side was sealed. It wasn't. It was mislabeled as sets of 83 Fleer, but as you can see, there were a few vending boxes. So, yep, and you could see the unmistakable sharpness of the vending box. So, Boggs, Gwynn and Sandberg. Some rookie classes tops here. It's 500 cards, but a bunch of stickers in here too. So I'm going to put this up here so there's a better view here, and hopefully it's not doing the zoom thing again. But have the gloves on so they're not as, or so they slip off easier. But anyway, yeah, Boggs, Gwynn, Sandberg. There you go. So that's how you know that they're good. That did not take long at all. One down. Well, I guess we'll set aside all the Hall of Famers too while we're at it. And yes, I probably will miss one or two. I'm not going to count things like that. I'd have to check. Whatever. Remember the checklist size in 83 Fleer. But if it's like tops, I want to say it was on a vending box, it was like 66% of the time you get 2 out of 3. You should basically get 2 out of 3 every time, is what it comes down to. They're super, super sharp, that's for sure. Actually, the first 83 Fleer vendings I found at all. I mean, just look at the box. It's like they look like they just came out of the box, literally in '83. The Gwynn, we'll go back to it later. It's off center left to right, so it's like a 9 at best, but it's the entire game with the bendings. There's really not many print issues with 83 Fleer. It's more, it's really just entirely, look at that, chopped off. It's really just the centering that you're sweating out. So like Ryan, Rose, and guys like that are worth grading for that reason. Again, they're not going to be anything crazy anyway, but Baines, what is that, 3rd year? I'm not sure what year his first Fleer was. Tops is 81. I think it's, can't remember. No one really cares much about Harold Baines though, so. Alright, get these back in place. I've seen plenty of vendings, and man, these are like the cleanest. Like, there's not even a speck of dust on them. Put them at an angle so they don't fall. There's a Henderson back there. Not really sure if I need to be separating Bruce Sutter Hall of Fame. I'm not going to separate that, even though a couple Hall of Famers on it. Bruce Sutter is a Hall of Famer, but yeah, Mookie is good. Not sure how many people even know that. Should start sweating out just the logos. So what is it? Cubs, Red Sox, Padres. Sweat out the logos left to right. Even though if you know the design, you know what's coming. Look at that one. That one was cut beautifully. Well, the math is balancing out. Or were they all? Were the what do you call them, parallels, or the superstar ones cut that way? Maybe. Third year, Fernando. There. God, some of these are so nice. Though again, I mean, even if you get a perfect Boggs, Gwynn and Sandberg 9, 5, 10, oh, there's one right on cue. Just a bit off, left to right. I mean, let's see, top to bottom. Top to bottom looks pretty solid. I mean, it just depends on greater generosity, centering wise. It's an 8.5 all day. It's a 9. Sometimes it's a 9.5 if you got super lucky. It was probably 9.5 a couple years ago. But all right, so we got 2 out of the 3. At this point, the math says we should get 3, regardless of the combination. We should get 3 of some sort. Can't get over how sharp these are. Kind of grown on me. I always thought these were boring, but can definitely be a boring break. Yeah, no. So that one's not miscut. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe the superstar ones were just more miscut because look, another one's not. But before there were 2 that were just like chopped, like completely miscut. I don't even remember seeing any doubles off the top of my head. I'm sure there were, but off the top of my head, I don't. Oh, there he is. Oh, that one looks perfect. So you could tell right away when. I mean, maybe it's like. I mean, even you get that like little on the left, the little choppiness that makes it even nicer. I mean, as long as you know what you're talking about, you know it's nicer. It's maybe 5% off left to right. Maybe. On camera, I'm looking at it on camera, it looks like a little bit more off left to right than it does in real life, but and I jinx it by saying all this, and then there's this little, it's almost like dust though. I think that's just coming off. It's literally just dust. What is it? 42-year-old dust. I'm not gonna take all the time wiping it off, but that'll come off. So, I mean, there we go. Now we're just free rolling the rest of the way. And the person who 488, for a split second, I was trying to get suspicious that the person who mislabeled it as a set was actually right, given that the collation. I knew the number order wasn't right, but it'd be nice if the double is a Gwynn, a nicer Gwynn. There's a Ripken, second year Ripken. That's probably the sharpest centering all around. Wrong Randy Johnson. Different Randy Johnson. Still at the top of my head, I don't remember seeing a double. Let's take out the side ones. See, I like that Fleer did this. I don't know if you could see in the video here. On this, they stuck a couple of the side ones here so that you were able to get the cards out. Tops in the vending boxes, they jammed them in there so hard that you basically have to rip the cardboard edges to be able to get them out. Which serves the purpose of making it easier to tell if a box has been resealed, or not resealed, but searched. This would be pretty weird math. We end up with exactly one of each of the key rookies. Okay, so over at 660, well, we know it's at least 660. I don't know if that's the end of the checklist. Which means that, I mean, if there was exactly 660, most of the time you'd get all three, but like, I don't know, 15-20% of the time you'd be missing one. Oh man, they were awfully good about collation. Different Boggs. Give us another one. Even though, like I said, still at this point I'm trying to look for a double that I even remember. I feel like I might have seen it Guidry, or I'm making it up in my own head. Oh, I mean another. Sometimes you want doubles. You want doubles once you got the all right, that's the end of it, because it's all stickers at the end. That's right. Oh, well, there's Ryan. Haven't had one of him. Managed to get every single star. I mean, no one cares about the stickers, but there they are. I mean, I guess if you're looking at buying one, that would be one way to know that it's legit or not if they don't have the stickers at the end. And then there's a handful of cards that are stuck along the side. Really, it's the tightness of it that gives away whether a vending box was searched or not. But yeah, look at this Boggs again. Sadly, the lowest one is the sharpest. I mean, the Gwynn looks. Yeah, those are just specs on the cards. Perfect. Otherwise, nothing on there. Yeah, I have to give. It's pretty decent OC back on the back. I mean, have to give Fleer credit. They printed these like, especially if you compare them to Topps the same year. These are super clean and consistent. Cannot say that about Topps in '83. But yeah, here we'll do one. I don't know if that's a good thumbnail or not, but yeah. Thanks for watching '83 Fleer Vending Box.